Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Amy and I am a cruelty-free makeup enthusiast. So today I am so excited because we have several items from the Physicians Formula Rosé All Day collection. I have my highlighters here and then the new Rosé All Play eyeshadow palette. Actually, this is called the Eyeshadow Bouquet, which is adorable, and you will see why it's called that in a moment. I searched high and low for this eyeshadow palette. I remember when they teased it about a month ago on Trend Mood and I went, oh, I want it. And I read that it was a CVS exclusive. I went to every CVS in Connecticut, I swear, trying to find this thing. Not everyone, but I went to a lot and just went up and down the aisles trying to find it. And then my friend Gigi Marie actually found it and she got it for me. So thank you so much, Gina. So this is what it looks like up close. So we have multiple finishes here. We're supposed to have mattes, gleaming shimmers, and second skin satins. I love what the textures look like in this. Love the rosy tones, and I love the rose imprint in there. And so this is a little bit different for Physicians Formula because notice that this is like a cardboard packaging that's quite thin and it's pretty small. Like, I'm gonna put this near my head. This is small. So usually Physicians Formula is like really big and bulky, very unnecessary packaging. I mean, beautiful of course, but most of the time very unnecessary and bulky. So for them to do something like this kind of sleek kind of looking is very interesting to me. I also have the 3 Rosé All Day Petal Glows. Let me open these for you. I've actually had these for a while now. Probably about 2 months. I want to see, I maybe started picking these up in September or October, and I really love these. So let me hold them up so you can see them. So that's what they look like here. So I have a little bit more of like a gold one here. I have more of like a pink champagne here and a little bit more of a rose gold here. I know that they have several other shades, but these were the ones I was able to get my hands on. I played with them. I think they're gorgeous. They just emphasize a little bit of texture, but we'll get into that. So I'm thinking that with this collection, I really want to do a 3 looks 1 palette with this because they actually have 3 looks on the back. And I'm thinking I can probably do these pretty simple. So let's do that because I think I'll be able to kind of like sink my teeth into the palette and really see how the colors blend and work, and it'll give me an opportunity to play with every shade in the palette. So let's just see what the claims are for this. So it says ultra luxurious eyeshadows enriched with rose extract to help soothe and calm, formulated with antioxidant rich goji and brightening kakadu plum, the richest vitamin C source in any fruit. All right, so again, very interested in trying this. Let's give this a go. I'm gonna do 3 looks. I won't do the rest of my face until I do the final look. I already have my eyeshadow primer on my lids. So I'm gonna start off with look number 1. This is the Fresh Bouquet. First color I'm gonna dip into is this kind of nudie cream color right here. This one's called Bottomless Brunch. And the way that this is set in the picture, oh, there is a lot of kick up with this. Okay, can you see that? A lot of kick up. All right, that is, see, Fresh Bouquet. It looks like they put this kind of all over the eye up to the brow bone. So I'm just gonna kick off the excess. Just blend this all the way out. That looks exactly the same as my eyelid color. All right. The next shade I'm gonna go into is this mid-toned nude, and this one's called Nice Stems. This I'm gonna put in the crease. It's a very nice transition shade. And for the lid, I'm gonna put on this really pretty, it has a little bit of shimmer in it. It's this deeper rosy shade with shimmer. This one is called Flor Real. And that cracks me up because I don't know if anyone's ever seen Spanglish. but in Spanglish, there's a character Flor, which is flower in Spanish, and you know, they hire her to be like a house cleaner, and then the woman, like the mother, can't pronounce it. She's like Flor, it's Flor. Yes, Florio. I'm enjoying the puns. So now for the inner quarter, I'm going to go into one of the metallics. This one is called Fresh Bouquet. So I feel like this look just needs a little extra something, so I'm going to go in with liquid liner and do some wings. Okay, so that is eye look number 1. So now on to the second look. We are going to do Berry Chic. So we're going to start off with the shade Sure Why Not, which is a very pretty dusty lavender. For the next shade, we're going to go into Berry Chic, which is this deeper berry in the middle right here. I'm going to concentrate this color in the outer V. The center of the lid, we're going to go into a Winestone Cowboy. I love that name. So that is the one over here next to Berry Chic. It's this one. Finally, for this look, we're going to go into Yes Way Rosé, and that is this shade right here. This is like the lavender metallic. And I think I'm just going to try to apply it with my finger, just like the inner part of the lid. And this is eye look number 2. Look number 3, we're going to do Super Bloom. And the first shade that we're going to use is Pinkies Out, which is this peachy shade down here. Okay, so for the next shade, we're going to do Super Bloom. That's this beautiful rosy one down here. Well, they're all rosy, but this one right here. And I'm going to put this in the crease and then also put it underneath the lash line. So to deepen up the outer V, I'm going to go into this brown shade at the corner. This one is called Last Call. On the lid, I'm going to put shade number 11. That is this one right here. This one's called Flower Market. I'm just going to deepen up that outer V color again, that shade Last Call. And this is look number 3. So we have a full face of makeup on. I'm kind of liking this like grungy, dead girl, dead roses, whatever you want to call it look. So I definitely wanted to play with the highlighters and demo those for you because these really are beautiful, beautiful highlighters. Now, the smell is very potent. Like, oh my gosh, it's like a designer fragrance and it just, oh, it hits you. The palette is fragranced, but it's not as strong as the highlighters. It's very, very faint. My guess is because there's not much kind of like, I guess keeping it in like these big plastic containers, maybe it kind of aired out a bit, which is really nice. So these, I'm not too keen on the smell, but they are really beautiful. So for the blush, I think I'm going to wear the darkest shade that I have. So I'm gonna go in, I'm thinking with this shade, this is the Petal Pink one. And what's really cool about this is that when you kind of like dig into these, you could kind of see like this with this red kind of peeking through. It's really beautiful. It's like multi-dimensional color. So yeah. So this is just gonna be like a shimmery blush. These can definitely be used as blushes, depending on the skin tone. And I think the deeper the color, the most beautiful highlights it would make for deeper skin tones. So for the highlight, I think I'm gonna go into this one right here. This one is the Freshly Picked, oops, oh, I'm dropping things. This is the Freshly Picked. This one is kind of like the lighter golden one. Let's do a little highlight. And if you could see, can you see the red peeking through? I don't know if that's picking up on camera or not. It's so, so cool. Anyway, let me just put that on. I mean, do you see that? Gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. Oh. All right, so let's play with, this one is the, oh, which one did I just put on? All right, so let's see, Soft Petal. Soft Petal is this like pinky champagne one here. So I think I'm gonna do that one in the inner corner and on the brow bone. I love how iridescent these are. All right, guys, so that is the final look. These things are so, oh, these highlighters are so pretty. So I can definitely tell you the highlighters are worth it. I think I recently saw them like on sale at Ulta. So if you can get them on sale, or if you have a CVS coupon, you have those extra bucks to use, definitely pick up one of these highlighters. Find the one that you think you'd wear the most. I think they make beautiful blushes, blush toppers, highlighters, great eyeshadow. These are really, really beautiful. Just beware of the smell. I think they are very potent, but other than that, they are absolutely stunning. Now for the eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette has a lot of kick up, like a lot. Like you just, and I'm very light-handed. I'm not like digging my brush in. So there's a lot of kick up on this. My whole desk is just filled with like pigment everywhere. It wasn't so bad when I was blending it on the eye, it was just more putting the brush in. So that doesn't bother me because I usually do my eyes first, which you can tell that I did here. So that is not a problem. I'm finding that the mattes are a bit stronger formulation than the metallics. So the metallics are almost like toppers more than metallics. Like it's kind of like topper, effervescent, like shiny. They're pretty, but they're not like the punchy pigment of a metallic is not here. It is beautiful. I have to say, I did enjoy all three looks that I made with this. I thought it was very, very simple to apply. It blended pretty well. The only thing was that this color right here, this Super Bloom, which is a gorgeous color, there was a bit of skipping that I encountered, but once I just layered it up, it was fine, and then it just blended together. But the mattes are very pretty. This brown one in the corner is really good. This deeper purpley one right here, gorgeous. The lavender one was very nice. I liked that it was pigmented enough that it could be built up. The more nude shades, like this cream shade here, and this one just like went into nothing. I guess it's too close to my skin tone maybe, but it's like I put nothing on. So if there's like no pigment to it, will it show up on even darker skin tones? Or is it just because it's closer to my skin tone that it's just kind of like blending away into nothing? The peachy one was perfectly fine. I thought that built up nicely. So again, I just want to quickly talk about these metallics. I really don't think they're metallic. They're like, they have shifts to them. But if you see, like even me kind of, I'm pressing not hard into the pan, but I'm not getting just that impact. Do you see those? Like usually it's like a boom kind of colors there. So let me just, do you see that? They're like little, They're like little toppers. They're like barely there. So it was a lot. I found it better to apply with the finger, but I'm not crazy about this formulation. What is cool about it, the one thing I did want to point out, is that there's almost like a chunkiness to it. Like it almost looks like they put, I don't know if you can see, if I put it in, do you see these like little white chunks? It's almost like they put like bits of flowers, like roses in it. You know, like what potpourri looks like, and it kind of just blended together. So I have no idea. That I find that very interesting. I don't know what that is, but the mattes, oh yes, and then there's the shimmer right here. This one in the corner, this is Floreal. This one was actually really nice to apply. So it's not really a hit and it's not really a miss. Definitely though the highlighters, but I am happy I did pick this up because I've wanted something that's kind of like a dupe for the new nudes for so long. I do think it's beautiful packaging. I love the name of the shades. I think it's really cute that they have these little like punny things about florals. So I'm not upset about it. I am happy with the looks I was able to get, but I'm just not super stoked about those metallics. Alrighty, my lovelies, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this 3 looks, 1 palette, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, remember to stay compassionate and chic. Bye!